I have so many things on my mind to talk about, but mainly three things, and we're just gonna go straight into it. The first thing is throughout the past 5 days of filming, I realized that before, a lot of the things in my daily life were things I had to do. Like I had to go to work, I thought I had to work out, things I thought I needed to do, but they were coming out of like obligations instead of having fun. But filming and editing these videos, it's something that I want to do. I think I was afraid to admit this for a little bit because sometimes it's scary to admit that you care. It seems more serious. I also wanted to say I appreciate the comments that some of you guys post and whenever you like the videos. I was afraid that it's going to incentivize me to seek external validation, but I thought about this a lot yesterday, and I reached the conclusion that although it is really nice knowing that other people connect, I think I can ultimately view this as a journey for myself and self-actualization. I appreciate it and I thank you, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Another thing is, because I've been gaining more subscribers, now I'm thinking about what I should post in order to keep the engagement up and things like that. But the only way for this to be sustainable is to stay true to myself and true to what I want to do. The second thing I wanted to talk about is I've been thinking about this journey as a process to becoming the best version of myself. But you don't become the best version of yourself by telling yourself, oh, I'm like trying to get there. It's like in Atomic Habits, how you're supposed to make identity-based goals. I am the best version of myself. Like the best version of myself steps in. Instead of thinking that it's like an active process to get there, I think of it more as I already am the best version of myself, and this best version of myself has been transported into this reality. Now, what would they do in this situation? I think one big reason why I crash out is because I honestly don't know what I want in terms of my career. I have a job, but I don't know if the job suits me. And I don't know if I need a different job, a different company, or a different role, or if I want to work for myself. But then I still have my job and my daily responsibilities, so I'm trying to do them. But because like the overarching purpose is missing, it's really easy for me to feel doubtful about just every single moment. Like what is this all even for? And today I thought about it. I think it's normal to feel this way. This version that I've known forever, for the past 20 something years of my life, is about to come to an end. And I'm sure it doesn't, like the ego doesn't want to die. So it holds on to past doubts and all these uncertainties. But I think if the highest version of myself were to step in, she would assess the situation. Okay, there's this girl, I'm this girl, and she wants her life to feel good, feel better. And the main source of her suffering is because she hasn't found her purpose in this world yet. And I think what she would do is, instead of ruminating or dwelling on why I haven't found my purpose yet, instead of thinking it's already too late, she would be like, okay, this is not the end of the world, honestly. There's no true reason to suffer. I have a place to sleep, I have food to eat, I have friends. The suffering that I create is all internal, and it's all my thoughts that are creating the suffering. The best version of myself will recognize this, and she will tell me, it's okay, we can figure this out. You have the rest of your life to figure this out. So let's take time, calm down, and let's take it step by step. So since you don't know what you want, I think she will start by exploring. Like, we can try things that I want to try. I've been wanting to get back into playing the piano. I've been wanting to get back into painting. And although these might not directly correlate to like career, she would let me explore and let me feel joy again, instead of constantly being in suffering and trying to like be in this mode of like, I need to fix this, and until then like my life is imperfect. I kind of did touch on the third point. I think the crash outs and the doubts are a part of the journey, and my responsibility is to keep remembering and being intentional about the thoughts that I have, and remembering that, okay, this is the past version of me speaking, this is my ego speaking, and inviting, allowing the better version of me to step in, to intervene and say, be intentional about my thoughts, and to say, okay, you are in this negative thought loop, and then turn it into action or turn it into insight that leads to action. Yesterday and today, what I learned is I'm going through a lot of like different mind states, but I think it is part of the process and part of the journey. And I actually like initially planned to upload a different video for today, but then I thought about it, like, what is the true purpose of me like doing this? It is to document things, and I think of it more like a research on the state of my mind. So I think a part of it is to package it and deliver it in a concise way that has value when I or anyone else looks at it later. And yeah, I also know for sure that consistency is the key, and the turnover rate is faster. I am able to catch my negative thoughts faster and turn it into positive action. The time that it takes me to do that is getting shorter and shorter. So we're making progress. Rome wasn't built in a day. So yeah, thanks for coming along, and I'll see you tomorrow.